Hey guys, Sirena Barefoot Gypsy, how are you today? God, do I look horrible from this angle or what? Anyway, I'm waiting for Jason. He's getting his tooth pulled today. He's swollen pretty bad. Excuse me, I had to adjust something. So I could no longer sit in there with him because I started crying, you know. There's these people coming in and let's just say the more aware I become of how I pick up on, it's not even really, picking up on their energy and their emotions and their feelings, but I get feelings of my own, and it makes me very sad. I noticed earlier today when I showed up at Jason's house and I was brushing his hair because it was all ratted out, and I was like, let me brush your hair before you get in the shower. And I felt this longing for love. The feelings of it's like I felt this like connecting with the younger part. Excuse me, hold on. It's like connecting with the younger part of himself that when he was a child, and just wanting love. And I see the adult today, and it's funny how, it's not really funny, but how some of us, we grow up, we want that love, we want that affection and that love that we didn't get. But we become adults and we do nothing but push it away, because I would when when I was saying push it away, I heard the trauma and damage that's been done. The thing that we want so bad, when we get it and it's presented to us, we don't know what to do with it. We push it away and we reject it. Why? Again, this is my thoughts and my opinions. It's just my own thing. What I pick up. I'm not saying any of this, when it comes to Jason, I'm not saying any of this is true for him, but this is what I pick up on, and this is the message that I'm sharing. So please know that. Somewhere along the line, we felt unworthy, undeserving, and it's sad. And this is what the thing I want to is why I talk about what I talk about and everything I do, because so emotional, is because we take on the responsibility of the things that were done to us when we were young. We carry that with us. It wasn't even our fault. But yeah, we live our lives from that perspective. And it's very sad. And that's why I'm here, I guess. Because we live our whole lives hating ourselves and punishing ourselves, and we don't even know why. We don't even know why we're doing it. It's because somebody else that was hurt passed it along, you know. I heard genetics, but it's not genetic. They were kind of being just an asshole when saying that. Because we can be in it, and we can change our lives no matter what's happened to us in our past. We can, but first it's recognizing it and becoming aware and wanting to make the change. I have people around me all the time asking, well, how can I be different? How can I do that? And it's like, you have to really want to be different. You have to really want to. It's a choice. There's so much pain and sadness in this world. It's fucking overwhelming. And going back to Jason, you know, it's like, why don't you just let me love you? Give you everything that you were missing when you needed it the most. But, and it makes me sad that because of the pain and trauma our parents, peers, and everyone in our lives growing up didn't give us, we feel undeserving. And you know, I look at my own kids and the struggles they have. They're awesome people. They're so great. But their insecurities and their lack of worthiness and their issues that they have is because of me. Yeah, I just gotta say, it's all because of me. Even though I didn't know any better and I couldn't teach them what I didn't know for myself. And that's why it's so important that when we begin to heal ourselves and we begin to take accountability and see the things that we've done in our lives. You know, we can't change the horrible things that happen to us, but we can change ourselves and how we view and how we think about it, because I don't consider myself a victim, nor do I know this is going to sound crazy, but it's really not that big of a deal to me. I mean, I know it was horrible to my little person. Just going back and thinking about when I was a little baby, like how confusing that must have been when all these things were happening to me. But that was a long time ago, and I'm a grown person now. So it's different for me. It's the programming and the trauma of the mind that is all I care about. I don't care. Yeah, it sucks what happened to me, but it's fucking over with. I'm still here. I don't fucking care about that. Does that make sense? Whether it does or not, that's my reality. So, I mean, I try to look back, and go, God, that must have really been so fucking traumatizing, man. How scary that must have been for you when you were so little. It's the damage that's done to the psyche. It's the damage that's done to our image. And, the best thing ever in the world is me making that decision to want to be different, to not hurt like that anymore. Yeah, I might be crying and all that, but this is healthy, more in a healthy way. Because I'm not going to camp out and pitch a tent and roast marshmallows over all these feelings. They come and you feel them and you see them for what it is, and then it goes. It's different. Before, I didn't know how to do that. And I'm always learning, forever changing. It just makes me sad because I get it. I can understand where he's coming from. I get it. What makes me sad is I can't do the work for anyone else. I can show love and give love and do all of that. But I can't make somebody accept it. Feel it even. Doesn't mean I'm not giving it. This is where it used to get me in the past. I know more who I am now. And there's a big difference in that. We can't change anybody, and we can't force feed them. We can't make them be different. We can't make them feel things. We can't make them be different at all. But we can love them through it the best way that we can. Because my whole life I was looking for someone like me that would just love me through it. It's so funny when we spend our whole lives, up until a point when we realize different, but we spend that time looking for things outside of ourselves when we were it all along. It was in us all along. Life is a motherfucking trip. It's a trip. God, I love it every day. The people I'm around, whether it's fuckery or not, it's perfectly splendid. Perfectly splendid. Just how it is. I am. Oh, wow. I've just had a lot of things hit me lately, and shooting these videos get me. I get nervous and I get a lot of energy, and I'll do my best to stay focused. I mean, I'm working on it, right? It's a work in progress. So my body does a lot of fucked up shit. My mouth does weird shit, and I just do weird shit. And I'm like, God, how embarrassing. Serena, why do you do any of this? Why do you, your human will like to play a lot of tricks on you. Thank you. It wants to go back to its old programming, what it's used to, what it's comfortable in, all the work it put in to get it till this point. Yeah. Doesn't want to let go, you know. So it tries to hold on to what it knows, its comfortability, even though it's not comfortable, but it is, you know what I mean? I think I'm done for now. You guys have a blessed day, and we'll talk to you later.